Okay. Good morning, everybody. I literally got up for a second, came back, and everybody was in here. I hit over my magic number 20. I usually waited to at least 20 people come into the house. Good morning, Manny. Naturally buttered. Who says? Oh, Miss Candy Red, Miss Cruiser, Laurie X, Soulbone Girl 48, Lady Steph. And I'll keep speaking as I go along. Let me have my first sip with you guys. Let's see. I got questions. I got questions. Ooh, ooh. First of all, wait a minute. Where's that? Where's that? What's that? You looking backwards. Got questions. Shout out to WQ. GQ. Got my pink bonnet. This is one of the colors I was wanting because I got that purple, the yellow, the black, the blue, the purple, yellow, black, blue, and pink. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Because the smaller ones are alligator and a plain black. But anyway, let's have a cup. Cheers. Y'all got y'all coffee. Here's my H2O for y'all that don't drink coffee, tea, or milk in the morning. Let's have a sip of water. Okay. That gets your blood rolling in the morning. A nice cup of water, a cup of coffee or something, then you can get busy. Okay, most of my thing I'm going to talk about right now, I think it's kind of sort of questions. So I got my new question cap on. And thank you for the beautiful popcorn popper, y'all. I did a Deanna. I won the raffle. I did a quick video to Deanna to show her that I had went and picked it up yesterday. When I was watching her earlier, she was talking about the gifts and people's gifts should be. And then I remembered, oh, mine is there. It should be there. Let me go pick it up. So I got off of the live and I ran and picked it up and came back, said it for a while, and I'm going to be popping my coin. Good morning, peace, love, Michelle A., Pam, it's the truth. But anyway, now, what I saw this morning, though, my first kiki in the morning was I turned on my computer, and Deanna was on, and she was on there speaking of something that Jay Wilson was over there saying. And he was, I don't know, Jay Wilson. Anyway, she did a quick video discussion about Jay Wilson in the morning. She kind of drug him a little bit. So I went over there to watch him to see had he said something to her or anything. But he was over there talking about somebody had new teeth, though. They got the gaps closed and all. And the more I listened to him, I thought he was talking about Nicole Tyler. And the reason why I thought he was talking about Nicole Tyler, because he started talking about weight as well. And, everybody said she was short and plump. And when he met her, people would say that's a short lady, and then she's a little plump. But then he went on to tell us about not having friends on the YouTube, we're subcontractors with seasonal help, because when you got friends, you think you got friends on here, but they're here for a season, the whole spiel that like he normally do. And so then he got to the part, like he always say, he didn't know who Bashful B was. He finally went to go see Bashful B, and Bashful B did so many of those little quick videos, like 16 seconds or whatever. Well, he did. But he was mimicking or trying to mimic the way Bashful B was talking. This is my house, y'all, and I fixed this and this and that. So he said he got a kick out of him. So he going to start watching them. But he been watching them. You know what I'm saying? So I guess Bashful B name is still floating around, but I thought everybody else was past that, but it's new to him. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, the man did what he did. All of these scams been on here. And the most people that's talking about it, one person I saw, talking about it the most is the one that did most of scamming on here. Believe me, use a lot of scamming. So we can forgive them. We definitely can forgive Bashful B, not just with the scamming, just some crazy, horrific stuff over here. So let's move on from that. We're through with Bashful B. Just thought I'd throw that out there only because I saw Deanna this morning giving a little juicy booty, a little this here, there, just a little bit. It made me go over there and watch him. Otherwise, I wouldn't have, because I wanted to know, did he say something to insult her? So basically, that's what it was. But now my question is, people are saying that doxing that's going around here on the YouTube right now is that lady brown sugar aunt. I don't know how true that is, but they were saying her auntie passed and auntie gonna have a funeral tomorrow, which would be today. And so I went over, okay, first of all, what's her name? What does she call herself? Gritch, her channel. I keep forgetting what she called her channel. But anyway, I went over there and I watched Gritch, and she had a little something up. Let me see. It goes so quick, so you got to like screenshot it to stop it to read it. So I read it, but I didn't know who she was talking about. Let me turn this down. Oh, I didn't make it. Wait a minute. How did that get on there? How you get on there, Sir King? You must be over there talking about me. I'm not looking for you. You must be over here talking about me. Oh, did I got this turned down? So I went over there to look, and where is it? I'm gonna show it to y'all, but just in case y'all didn't go over there and see it. But the reason why I'm mentioning that, because I also then went over there and started reading on Lipstick Alley. Yes, I read over there, I always say it just like they read over here, watching all our stuff and coming back and discussing all of our stuff. So of course I read over there. Now Gritch, they got something posted that I read on Gritch thing. I can't seem to find it. What is her channel? Oh Lord, I be forgetting. What's Gritch channel, y'all? And I don't know if she took it down or not. What is Gritch channel? Let me see. Hey, somebody put Gritch channel in here. Oh, Informant Sugar. Okay, peace, love. Let me see if she take it down. Let me see if she take it down. I always forget. But when it come across, recommendations or I get a notification, then that's how I look at it, because I am subbed over there. I hope she didn't take it down. Oh, she got a different one up this morning. I'm about to come back to that one. I think she took down the one I'm looking for. So, okay. So anyway, then I start reading over to Lipstick Alley. So Lipstick Alley had the same stuff up there that I saw Gritch wrote. And so that's why I got to question it again. They were saying stuff like, okay, so I'm up doing things, and guess who just got doxxed? Miss Sugar Brown. Now I'm gonna show y'all what Gritch had up, but they got the name marked out. It wasn't like that when I saw it on her channel. It say I had the video say, but he showed an Instagram message and didn't blank out her name. I'm not going to post the link on here because she might say that Lipstick Alley doxed her, but there's a version with her name cropped out. So they cropped out the name, but because they didn't want nobody to say it's getting doxed over there, and they calling her he, but McGrish is a she. But let me show y'all what I saw, and then what they put up on their thing, and it's the same thing. And then and so I'm saying, okay, so that's why she put that up there. And she doxed somebody got doxed. That was the brown sugar getting doxed. I don't know, it's just all confusing, but let me see if I can show y'all what I'm talking about first. At the bottom is the red and black thing that Grisha put up. Y'all see that? But only they scratched out the name. So I went back so I can see the name, so I can see proof if it was that lady's aunt or whatever. But it's gone now, y'all. It's gone. But they put it up there too. Let me see if I can read it. It says, I see you have an issue with keeping my name out of your mouth. Does Grish sent something to somebody or somebody else saying something? I don't know. That's why I got questions. It say, would you like schedule a date, time, and location to meet face to face? Enough is enough. You're talking, expressing your feelings / opinions of me on applications. Keep the same energy face to face. This is applicable for any of your followers as well. I am absolutely sure this will be spoken on very soon. At the bottom said, I do what I want to do, you do what you want. But that last sentence, I absolutely sure this will be spoken very soon. Then the name is crossed out. I want to know who that was. And what does she mean, your followers? Or is this the brown lady writing something to somebody? I wanted, that's why I got questions. Or who wrote this? And does it have something to do with that lady's aunt? What's her name? Brown Sugar or something like that. So I was hoping some of y'all would know. So let me read some of this. It was just really weird. But I got to go back over there because she done put something else out. Oh, Lord. Since it was yesterday. So no doxing. Yeah. Oh, I hope nobody trying to dox nobody over here. If they do, my mom's going to take it down right away anyway. That has something to do with Sir King. Okay. Oh, I missed Sir King last night. So he read it as well. So that's what they mean when that person said your followers as well. So did Brown Sugar write that? And so is that what Grish was showing, something that Brown Sugar wrote somewhere on the Instagram or something? I knew somebody was going to know something about it. That's why I got my question cap on this morning, y'all. Okay, I missed Sir King. I was trying to wait up to watch him, but I fell asleep. I didn't watch Sir King last night. Okay, but now while I'm talking, I didn't even have this to talk about. Let me see what this is. This is a new one. Grish got up. What is this? Let me see. So that was the lady. Do anybody know? Is that her who wrote that? The truther. The truther got the intel. He never said who sent it to him, but it was for him. Okay. Of course he wasn't gonna say it. So it must have been that Brown Sugar lady. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing. Damn, I'm trying to get back to this with this new one I just saw. Oh, let me see. Oh, that's not new. I think I read that before that one. It's something about your appeal for following content. Somebody had an appeal. Each on after taking another look, we can confirm that your content does not violate the community guidelines. I don't know who's that about and whose stuff got taken back. So I'm gonna just go ahead and leave that one alone. I just seen that. That was there before what I just looked at. So it made me think about how all the doxing has been around. So then, of course, they went further to talk about the original Doxer. Now, some of you in here have been around too, even when I wasn't around back then. According to them, now I don't know how true it is, but if you was back there truther, hey, Pilot Waters, you can let me know anybody else too. I really hate sometimes I have to bring out Lady Nika's name, but it's not nothing bad. But they were over there saying something about the original Doxer. Now, according to them, Shelley was the original Doxer. I wish Deanna was in here because she would know about that part of it. I don't know who the original Doxer was back there, but they say Shelley was the original Doxer even before they started saying it was VS was Doxing, which we all know when VS doing the Doxing. It was when our co-host that did the Doxing and gave it to VS. I've said that so many times, but I'm not going to go there. We all know who do the doxing over here. Well, some people don't know, or some people know, and just want to blank that out and keep, blaming that lady, but it is what it is. But so let me read this. It says, I remember when Shelley did it to Nika. And that's what I mean by bringing Nika name, because her name being so much. But this is why I have to explain that Shelley was the original doxer. And that was the first person she doxed. She more or less was the first to do it in this sector's formative years, meaning maybe because back in 2015 when it was all around, and at the same time, yes, it felt completely outlandish and outrageous. Shelley Goose used doxing as a bully pulpit of sorts, and it because it wasn't normalized back then. So in other words, back then people weren't realizing it's doxing. Maybe they just thought somebody was throwing shade or just fighting somebody. I don't know what they meant by that. Her actions basically supported public perception that she was batshit crazy. But these days, so Shelley was batshit crazy back there. They had all kind of names for it back then. These days, we call it shivering Shelleys. What you call it? Edible Shelley, and a few other names. Everybody and their mama thinks that shit is cute. as a go-to move if you disagree about the weather. Well, that's true. If you people think if you disagree, that's the go-to thing. And then somebody said, well, Shelley, for some odd reason, thinks we forgot she was the original VS. Then VS came along. So that is what I'm hearing. For real, that was back in the days when Shelley was classified as an unhinged crackhead. Not at all the bipolar mother hen of the Justice League that she rebranded herself into now. So I said, wow. Of course I read that already. But sometimes, when you read over there, you got to go find that video and find it for yourself, because the way they twist things, and embellish everything. And some of it be true and some of it don't. But now I think they're close to telling the truth about Shelley, because I've been hearing things from when I first came on here. But the weird thing is, when I first met her, we got along. We were both moderators over there on Wiley's thing. She didn't start disliking me and talking about me until the mass train came around, and she was VS's mentor. She might not, she gonna say, oh, I was over there in the chat, I was just supporting. No, she was a mentor for y'all that was around. She wanted to be a mentor at the same time Tasha K did too. But VS didn't trust Tasha K. And then her and Shelley fell out because of the T.S. Madison event. Y'all remember all that. And that's when she started tripping on me, because I was a part of that TSCC situation over there. I just throw that in there. Actually, I never had words or fight with Shelley. So basically is what I'm saying. But so they right. When something go on somewhere, people get to talk about, oh, they dead. And I don't understand that. Oh, but you used to be to SCC. Well, everybody in the mama, the big sector watched over there. Like a lot of them have them supported. What's the big? So what if you? That's the part I don't understand. I don't understand. So what? Everybody used to be somewhere. That's the part I think is just ridiculous when I hear people say that everybody used to be somewhere. What is the big deal? That's basically what I'm saying. So that's then again why I got my question cap on, because I don't take them for face value. So anyway, they say the lady was doxed in Olivia's chat, and they want to know how did they get this address. But of course they put it on. She gave her information to Lemmy, and Lemmy gave to Sir King. But I don't believe Sir King did that. Now, no, Sir King now to write some letters and get some things going, but I don't think he did that. I'm thinking somebody else did that don't like the lady. But anyway, they say, let me behind the scenes through Instagram. See, y'all, I still haven't went over looked at the Instagram. I keep saying I am, but why would I want to go and look at all the mess on Instagram and the same mess going on right here on the YouTube? Why would I want to do that? I'm just not interested. But I'll peek. And I have stuff to a lot of people on Instagram, and I am over there, and I have invited a few people over there. But as they can see, if they look at me, and people know my thing is on there from the TSCC thing, but I guess nobody go over there because they know I don't really go over there and talk, put nothing on there, do nothing. I think I got one picture on there. I said I'm gonna start going over there, but I don't know. I might not. So basically, that's what it is. Oh, but another thing, Jay Wilson gave credit of his channel being growing and being successful or getting to the first 1,000 or whatever way he meant it to T.S. Madison and Kai. He said, shout out, thank you to them. But I don't remember it going that way, Jay Wilson. I remember when you first started your channel over here, you used T.S. Madison, Kaya, A.T. Alien, which is Michelle, and Josh for a commentary that drew people over there. And that's how I met you, because you had their names in the title. So I was actually thinking that it was T.S. Madison, Kaya, Tasha, A.T. Alien said something. You know how people say clickbait and they put people names and titles to draw people over there? Well, that's how I met Jay Wilson. And he started off attacking them, everything that was going on. But when he got to the part to try to talk about T.S. Madison way, the chicken wing, oh, he backstroked on that real fast. The gay community came at him, poof, just like that. He backstroked, then he fell in love with it, and everything he talked about it from then on was all good. Now, that's what I remember. And I know some of y'all in here was back then too, almost 3 years ago now. I know y'all was. That's exactly what I remember. But shout out to them. A lot of people started their channels on them. That's when the beef sector, when that first fallout, everybody was taking different sides, kind side, but side side, people, T.S. Madison side, people arguing, fighting, and everything just got serious as if they knew these people, real people was actually fighting and arguing, and then they took off, and that's the way it is. But it wasn't called a beef sector. It didn't even have a name. Why they start calling it Section 8? Just somewhere along the line, somebody come up with the beef sector. And that's just the way it went. So, but everybody got their own version of what they, but I do remember how a lot of people got to their first 1,000. Ain't no shade to ex April, but I remember she used to come on all the time and discuss VSTSCC when she was doing her makeup. It is what it is. A lot of people use them names. And you get, and it is what it is. Her, I'm not just seeing her and many more. Ain't nothing wrong with it. People was using names that they thought was popular and entitled to get people over there. It is what it is. Come on now. Then you got people that would say, "Oh, I did this, I did it." Nobody didn't know. Just say, if you get the old videos up, people can go see anyway. Then again, maybe one nobody know they took it down. But Deanna was talking about how this morning also how Jay Wilson, when he didn't want to come out, maybe was the generation in the church and everything where he was brought up. That's why it took him so long to out. But he finally got out. He finally came on and said that when he got catfish. But that's neither there there. I think people kept asking him about his business back then because he wouldn't say it. They was trying to make him tell his business, and he never did. And this ain't no shady. I'm just saying in my memory how that went down. And I got questions. And the reason why I got old time questions is because of the original Doxer. So it's making me ask some more history that I don't know. Was she the original Doxer for real? I went back there then. I heard she did some stuff though. I mean, but I gave y'all the history of why me and her don't get along. I done nothing to the lady. Nothing. It is what it is. See, people hate you for who you was, who you associate and everything. And I think it's just ridiculous. And then, people fight. Oh, you was over there. You was over here. So, wow, that's the part I don't get. So what? Hey, Lori Axel, Sammy, you're too quick. Sammy, oh, something going on over here, y'all. Let me get over here now so I can speak to some more folks over here. I'm going to go up and see who I didn't speak to. Then I'm going to come back down. Rob Black, Michelle A., District Dash, I spoke with you, I think. Thank you, Sammy Dizzle. Okay, now, the one and only. So by her being the queen of receipts back then, because we found out that she recorded every personal conversation, everything when she broke up with VS and something happened. So she wanted people to know whoever the girl was talking about. So she played some old recordings of some old conversation that even if it did happen, they had made up by then and didn't nobody care about that. So to me, being the queen of receipts means that maybe you was putting people other information out and they called it doxing. I don't know. But all I know is I remember that's when everybody found out that, oh, she be recording every single body. And then everybody started saying, don't talk to her on the phone because she recorded everything. And didn't nobody even know at the time, even Bess didn't even know what Shirley called herself mentoring her, that whenever they talked on the phone, that she was always recorded them. Girl, now how dirty can you get? Who's gonna come on here? Like I talked to Lady Nika, y'all, ain't no way I'm gonna record no phone calls. Anticipating something to happen as if you can't stay friends with nobody and something gonna happen. Because you're that type of person that can't hold YouTube shifts, so you're gonna record anything and everything you ever talked about, but you came with planning all stuff and it didn't change nothing about nobody that was supported. It didn't change nothing. Just like all the history we saw, the Vegas gate thing back in the day in 2015 when we wasn't around. Now, that telethon that God has had over there, it didn't change nobody's feelings about Lady Nika and nobody that was involved in the telethons. And then when old Trout Mouth came out there with his old stuff, talking about Spilly and Lady Nika and whoever, it ain't changed nothing. As a matter of fact, it sent more supporters over there. It don't change nothing when people decide, well, I got a mad day. Let me talk about what happened 5 years ago. It didn't change nothing. It'll never change anything because see, you meet people where they are. You don't meet them when they was back first started off. There's a lot of people here now watching me that didn't mess with me then. We moved on. It's not changing nothing. Anything it drew people to me if they ever wanted to say something about me. And it's still like that right now to this day. Thank you very much for my new subscribers. Good morning, Miss Candy Red. It's never going to change anything. But Shirley been recording the conversation. No one paid attention to Shirley when she used to say it until this situation. Exactly, because didn't nobody expect that she was the mentor over there. So one and only you was back there then as well. And then not only that, did nobody care about it because a lot of people moved. Nobody didn't care about them old 2-year-old conversations on the phone. Well, I'm gonna tell you what she said 2 years ago. I'm gonna tell you what she said a year ago. So people can come on here and tell y'all something I said a year ago to some of the people that support me now, and then the people. Me and Deanna, I just love my Deanna. We had words, and a lot of them are Tracy. We had words with Tracy. A lot of many of y'all, but it wasn't nothing below the belt that ain't no coming back. Cause it's a couple person there would be no coming back for me too. It was just light shade. Oh, your hair, your teeth, your hair, your this and that. You look, your stuff like that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, ain't nobody worried about what I did. I talked about 2 years ago. They're not worried about none of us that kind of shaded each other 2 years ago. Who really gives a damn for real? Who gives one? Oh Lord, who gives one? Hey Tracy, just a pretty mess, Lady Key. Lady Key, you see my popcorn popper girl. You know what I want to win next? I liked it, that sanitizer thing. And what was that other? Oh, and that speaker. But all of them nice gifts. Y'all got to go over there and watch the raffle. You don't have to be a member every Friday, but then she is going to have members only once a month. And she give away 5 gifts, and then in the bonus, you can win tickets for the next raffle. Y'all, it's really fun. Then we do trivia question. The trivia question is things that happen on YouTube, little shady stuff, funny stuff. Y'all got to watch. Yes, I've been around. You have? So you know all the history. Hey, Lady Nika, I was just trying to. And you can grab a link if you want to, or you don't have to. But I always try to let everybody know when their name gonna come up in some of my commentary. My question is, since you first got here, what's the first Doxer of YouTube? Doing some history. I had some questions telling you because I know you was busy this morning. You didn't know that was the only reason why I was trying to let you know what I was gonna talk about. But it ain't nothing, you know. It ain't nothing, bad and nothing. I just, your name had to be there for a minute because I was talking about the first doxer. You was the first one that got doxed on here for the way I'm taking it. That's all it was. The only one has, let me see. The only one, that's all it was. Yes, indeed. Yes, it is. Like K. Yeah, be there with bells on too. The only one has this always been your name or well, yeah, that's gonna be my next question, Laurie. That was gonna be my next question. You got nice stuff. I want to start playing. You need to start playing Cruiser. The gifts are nice. They really are. I want that speaker. I want that sanitizer thing. I want well, I can order me some soap just now. It's some stuff, other stuff. It's a lot more stuff that I'm not naming, but I'm saying what's standing out in my mind. It's a very nice gift. It is. Good morning, Brick Girl. So all you got to do is hit a WGQ and write on there and send your $5. And you can, and so last week, who was that? Granny Love or somebody run the first 3 gifts. So that's why I asked the question. Do you put the names back in there? Or people enter more than once? And that's when I found out you can buy 3, 4, 5, 6 times. How many tickets you want to put for your name to be in it that many times? She won almost all the gifts, well, all but 2. I said, oh, okay, that's how it works. You don't just have to do one. But anyway, just a pretty mess. Good morning, Kimmy. Who else I didn't speak to? Good morning, Leslie. So anyway, questions. I got questions. Grammy Lund, yeah, she cleaned up. She cleaned up this past weekend though. Wasn't it 3 gifts in a row? Good morning, Sassy Black Butterfly. Now I'm gonna move on from that, y'all. I hope everybody heard everything else I was saying. If not, I'll reiterate. Okay, but good morning. Okay, I just spoke to you. But so yesterday when I was over there on the spaceship, y'all know who that is. I had to leave. I saw it, Pizarro, baby. I got to say this. I left when the drunken convention started. When all the drunks got there, because they be hollering and screaming. Oh, your pussy that, your dick that, this pussy this. They don't be talking about nothing but cussing each other out. Sometimes that's funny, but I felt like, well, when a lot going on, so the drunks all wanted to run over there. I don't know. Just thought I'd throw that in there. A drunken convention. All we need is just that one mail, and it would have been okay. Yeah. So good morning, Kimmy. I can't see you in the chat. She can't see you. Maybe you blocked. I don't know. Thank you, Sammy. Now, when it only said, I left when Jay Dunn wouldn't leave. Oh, yeah, Jay Dunn was, that baffles me. I thought Jay Dunn was mad she wasn't going over there no more. Now, she always disrupted chat. It could be a good chat, a good talk going on, then here come Jay Dunn. Yeah, I was there just a little while. Her left, came back, then was a drunken bitch. Yeah, I don't blame you. But she always, I don't get that from right there though. But it is what it is. Because Miss Pizarro got a good heart. She let everybody come up there. That's just her panel, and it's fun. It's a fun panel if that's what you like to as well. But then I know I'm not the only one think. But let me go and come back. You know, till a certain person leaves. So I'm not the only one think like that because they just get over there and just mess up the whole thing. It be some pretty good talks. Y'all seen Brianna came on yesterday too. She did her thing too as well. And I don't know. So in that respect, if you look at that kind of stuff, it was a lot was going on. But I'm gonna stay away from that now because we moved away from that, and then because everybody that's involved in that, I do roll with, I do support. I feel like I have a YouTube shit with them, and I'm gonna move on from that. Sometimes it's hard to stay neutral. So you just got to stay in the bushes. Good morning, Miss Pearl. You just heard me say you had a drunken conviction. They gonna be mad and cuss me out. But it was what it is. So like I said, I was surprised. Well, Jay Dunn always inserting herself in something. Yes, indeed. This place you can choose to have all three get to go in at once, or you can spread them out. Maybe I'll do two and spread one, or maybe I'll do all three. I don't know. Whatever way, since you sponsored me, whatever way you want it to be. Cause I appreciate it. Yeah, but thank you for the choice. I can't make up my mind. Between now and Friday before it come on, I'll know. No, it's not that I'm worried about you, Jadon. I'm saying that whenever there's a subject going on, you tend to jump up there and then the whole thing changed. Now, if you think that's shade, call it shade, but it's the truth, though. Why people get mad when somebody speak their truth? I ain't said nothing bad about you right now. I mean, I don't consider it be bad that you change the narrative or try. You consider that bad? Evidently you do for you to say that. Nothing bad has been said about you. I ain't got a reason to do that yet, even though I seen you made a couple lives over there, Bobby. But that kind of little stuff don't move me. Okay, Sammy, I thought blessed I thought you couldn't see it when somebody said they didn't see you, so I don't know. Lord, let me get out that compo though, because I just assumed that red person said they couldn't see Kimmy or somebody, and I just said, well, maybe they blocked. I don't know. I don't know for sure. Okay, between now and before the thing, I figured out I'll text Deanna because I don't know for sure. Good morning, Mo Better. Okay, and you're allowed to do that. We're grown. Okay. And I'm just letting you know that don't move me over there. The little stuff you be feel like, oh, y'all, this is here's a receipt. They did that because you do what you want and you describe stuff the way you see it, and I describe stuff the way I see it, and I'm gonna always say that I don't know you, I wasn't around the mock friend, and none of that kind of stuff. You assume that, and the thing is, what I don't get, like I just said, and that's not just you, a lot of people. Y'all was over there supporting TSCC before any of us, before I even knew what a TSCC was. But whenever you get mad, and they was over there and they hung out over there, and you was there before me. That's the point I be making. If it was such a bad thing, why were you even there in the first place? I heard about all this mock friend way after the fact. Okay, that's all it is. You're not that important to me to even be wasting my breath on trying to come back here and argue with you because of the videos you made about me. You're not that important to me, Jay Don, for me to worry about what you do over there. I just merely said what I said. Now you can take it any way you want to. It doesn't matter. Okay? Maybe that's what it is, Kimmy. Maybe that's what it is. It doesn't matter. I'm acknowledging now when I drop my knee, she can come up here and voice it if she wants to. I mean, I ain't mad. I'm saying it is what it is. I don't be over here. Anybody that watch me every day that you know I don't do commentary on you. No, I don't do commentary on you. Okay, then. So that's why you was even over there before me. My point is, every time something happened, like you made them videos about me. Oh, because she was at TNCC. Oh, she's a member of TNCC. You remember she's on this? You were there before me. That's my point. That's my point. And another point, you always getting in when somebody got a good thing going on, a good talk. Come on, here you come, make it about Jay Dunn. That's my point. Now, I have not argued with you yet. I have not called you out your name yet. I have not said nothing bad to you yet, Jay Dunn. I'm trying to keep it at a respectful level. Let me do that. Okay, I really am. Even after you made them videos about me, I still ain't came at you like that because I don't see the point. Where would it get me? Where would it get me? This ain't all, you right, this ain't all about her this morning. I'm talking in general. And I'm just saying, yeah, sometime I'll leave, preserve chat and come back when I think you gone. Or yesterday I left, I was gonna go back when I thought the drunken convention was over and stuff like that. So why you all up in your feelings? Ain't nobody else in their feelings. Pizarro ain't in her feelings for me saying that because she know that I would come and go. I'm telling the truth, and I'm not the only one to feel that way. I'm not one on. I ain't gonna give her too much time. Just it is what it is. I did not hit a nerve when I said that. I still didn't go there. Yeah, she made some lives over there, called herself dragging me as if that bothered me, but it didn't. You don't bother me. I put stuff in my back pocket. If I feel like I want to get to it one day, I will. It is what it is. Now, with that said, I'm gonna drop my link. Do y'all remember everything I just talked about? I talked about a hell of a lot. Deanna had a 7-minute video. Within that 7 minutes, she said a lot to Juicy J over there, Juicy B. Y'all, Jay Wilson loved the name I gave him, though, Juicy Booty. He even right now referred to himself as Juicy. For y'all that want some more history, I am the one that gave Jay Wilson that name. Now everybody calls him Juicy, Juicy B, Juicy Booty when they're mad. When I'm dragging him, it's Juicy Booty. When I feel like me and him going back and forth like we've been doing, it's a normal give and take. We don't hate each other, but that's what we do. We throw shade at each other, well then it'd be Juicy Booty. Right now I'm just talking, giving my little commentary, Juicy J, Juicy B, and all like that. But he loved that name because he refers to himself as Juicy. He loved that nickname. He'll have the right to leave a chat whenever you choose. I simply come in and since you were discussing me. You wasn't specifically, everybody heard me say about you and everybody else did the same thing. See, there you go. You make it about you again. I mean, come on now. Y'all, did I say specifically her in all my commentary? It was specifically you when I said you changed stuff. But overall, I'm talking about some past stuff and some stuff that happened, and how people was there before me and saying the most. In general, you're not the only one that do that. Oh, they once was over here, stuff like that. In general. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Juicy Booty is a good name. I know just a pretty imagine he liked the name Juicy. Tell them, give them some history, Juicy Booty. Tell them what that name, well, Juicy J. I'm trying to change the name to Juicy J or Juicy B. I really am. I ain't mad at you, so I'm not gonna be saying Juicy Booty. You saying her name, then she dropped. Exactly, official G Spot. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna drop my link. She can come up here and talk about it. Okay, I specifically said, Jay Don, that I left Pizarro when you come up there because you always come up there changing the mess. I said that specifically about you. Yes, I did. But that's all was said. What, you trying to get an argument out of me this morning? I didn't leaving you do that. You do insert yourself. But overall, I will leave with certain people on there. It wasn't just you only. I said even the drug conviction. Oh, Lord, girl, what's the matter with you? You don't get no attention in life? Oh, Lord. Was that something for you to keep talking to me about? It ain't that serious. It's not that important. Ugh. Come on, preserve life. That's what I said. Just a pretty mess she do, and she's mad because I said that. You do it. What you think I'm a backstroke and say I didn't say it? So leave it alone now. And you commented. Now you comment. Okay, now you can back up off of it. Now that you really want to talk about it, now you can back. You do that. I ain't the only one saying you be everywhere doing it. Okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. I see, Lady Nika, it wasn't all that serious either. Wow, I done mentioned quite a few names this morning. It wasn't all that serious. It's not like you up here getting drugged or anything. You don't need to. I'm just saying, if you're going to keep on typing all them conversations in there, you can, but you don't need to. Whew. Jesus, fix it. Fix it. Well, anyway, I'm going to drop it just in case somebody else want to come on and talk about some of the old stuff. The one that only been around it for years, too. So when we think, me, I learned in these last couple of weeks that a lot of people be over here has been around for years, way longer than me, and I enjoyed hearing some of the history, but it's not to the point that I have to hear, because I'll be saying, well, okay, then we talked about that, let's move on. It becomes uninteresting now. What y'all can do is go watch Lady Nika and Spilly Boy's story time videos. You'll learn a lot there. It is interesting. It's not all rah, 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 and all that one. They got some story times. Y'all should go watch some of it. Well, maybe she is, Laurie, but I'm trying to let her know this ain't all about her. She's not getting drugged or anything. But I guess she thinks she is. I don't know. I guess she thinks she is. I'm just saying she be over there worrying about calling herself dragging me. I haven't did that. That's in my back pocket. I'm not even thinking about it. Wasting my breath. It's not a big deal. Yes, I'm saying it's not even a big deal. Wow. Good morning, Faith. It's not a big deal. So y'all gotta watch. You don't got to, but you can. Deanna's 7-minute video she made this morning. She just got it all in there, y'all. But, and like I said, Jay Wilson, I'm reiterating now, Jay Wilson said, we're co-workers, we have seasonal workers, meaning some of people think you got a friend, then y'all fall off, so you were there for season. You weren't one of the co-workers, you were just a seasonal worker. And he talked about, of course, he don't know Bashful B. He never watched Bashful B. Somebody sent him a link. He watched him now. He gonna start going over there watching him, and he liked the way he talked. And he gave a shout out to Cheers, Madison, and Kaya. I remember when he first started, it drew me over there, them two names, Kaya and Josh. He built his thousand of what is called clickbait these days, when people put people names in their title to draw people over there. Then I spoke on the original Doxer. Some of you guys were here. And so I had questions. Was that true? Who was around? Was she the original Doxer? I like the way the one that only explained it, and basically what it was. And then now for the rest of, once I get all my stuff out that I want to talk about, then I leave my panel open for anybody that want to come up here and talk about whatever they want to talk about, because I be needing to get my commentary out first. Long as I'm not have to get too deep in politics and religion, because I don't do that here, but I'm open to anything else. Now I'm blessed too. I'll leave that open for them subjects too, but not to be deep, because I'm not trying to come on the YouTube over in the beef sector and preach no sermon to nobody, and I don't want nobody here preaching no sermon to me. I never came on here and told nobody I'm a minister, I'm a preacher, I'm a this and that, because I'm in my flesh when I'm on here. If anybody know what I mean when I say I'm in my flesh. Okay, and it is what it is. Now, drop my link again. I think that's all I talked about. Yeah, I mentioned Pizarro's Chad. I mentioned Brianna, got off her chest, but she wanted to get off yesterday. That I want to stay out of that too. Because yesterday, when I was showing that receipt that Sir King put up, I in no way knew that was going to blow up into all of that. I really didn't. I wasn't, but it is, and everybody got off what they want to get off, so, and then Pizarro. Y'all, the last thing I said is what got Jay done upset. That I said I left and I leave, and I was surprised that she's back over there on the panel the way she be over there doing all that. That's all I said, and she changed the narrative. And as y'all can see, she got in her feelings and came up here as if I was dragging her, saying something really bad about her, and I wasn't. I don't go at children. I keep telling y'all that. Because I think she's one of those ones think that no, well, she got something going on in her life, so I ain't gonna say that. That little boy think that. Some people say, I guess that's supposed to mean, well, I can be a bomb because I'm only 30. Now, I ain't saying she said somebody else be saying that, which they actually 31 now. But she didn't say that, but I guess it's okay. I'm only 30, so I can be a mom. That's the way I take it. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me read some more, see who I can speak to. Oh, Bishop, what was that you was doing? I was trying to look at your thing, your thing this morning, that big old bag that you had. Did y'all see officials unboxing this morning? I went over there too. Y'all got to go over there and catch his mukbangs. He did do a live yesterday, y'all. If y'all didn't see it yesterday, go watch the replay. He bagged up a minute. I don't blame him. He was on sabbatical. A lot of things going on in your life. The mess becomes insignificant. Your mind, it sounds like gibberish in your ear with somebody, oh, this person, they did. And so I get where he was coming from. He needed to bag up. He had real life situations going on. But I actually like his mukbangs, and I really think that because that's how I first met him. You know how when you first meet somebody and they start changing, you be saying, oh, but they're used to this. But he did good too. The rah, don't get me wrong. And that's why when he came on, I jumped up there and told him, just keep being him, keep doing it, take all the time you need, because it's the same old mess going on. Ain't nothing new really going on. It's just everybody have different opinions about the mess. It is what it is, so it's going to always be interesting. Yeah, he did, y'all. Y'all go watch his unboxing. I saw that. I looked at that this morning. I did. I looked at that this morning. But I love those mukbangs. Let me see. The thing is, Shelley wasn't as bad as people today. She would give public information at the time. No one thought of doing that. So we thought she was crazy, too much time. Oh, okay. So that's what they thought when she was doing it. Yeah, because they were saying it's the way she did it. You know, nobody wasn't really tripping off of it like that. It's the way she did it. But in reality, one and only, if you look back on it, it was a little bit of doxing, right? For her to give out people information, even though to her it was a drag. And didn't nobody do that back then. So you're right, nobody wasn't thinking about it like that. So it's a black-owned brand. So when y'all go over there and look at Official D, got the information up there. See, that's my first time hearing about it. Hey, Deanna, girl. Yeah, you was my first Kiki this morning. We was talking about how Jay Wilson explained the situation why he didn't come out. And I believe that to be true. You know, when you raised up in a church like that, you scared to live your life. And it took him to 50. It took him to getting catfished to come out. Nobody really cared. I think Wally was just one to make him say it. So when he got catfished, he didn't have no choice. But I'm glad he's living his life up front now. I think everybody should be able to live their life comfortably, so there ain't no drag to him either. Just in case somebody sent him a link because he don't watch stuff and he hear me saying there's no drag to you, Jay Wilson. You know how we do it. I have nothing bad to say. I'm just telling you what I know about the past. Since everybody been doing a little history, that's just a little bit of my history. I'm gonna have to check these products out. Just like that black-owned bank, you got to go online. I'm gonna do it. I still haven't changed my accounts around, but you got black-owned stuff. So we need to check them products out. Hey, Bird. That's what he's saying, Lori, that is black-owned. Yeah, we're gonna have to check that out. Because I'm quite sure they got just as good as bags as all that other stuff. What is that? That Prada and the Tommy, all the other name brands. I'm quite sure they do. They sell out instantly. Maybe because it's new. So maybe they're gonna be selling out fast. And then as time go on and they hear and everybody hear about it, they probably just stay stocked up all the time if it's supposed to be a new company. Got to be, because I never heard of it. Jay Wilson roast so bad he had me tears. When did he do this, Truth? Because I was just watching one this morning because of what Deanna was saying. I wanted to go see what was going on. Because you know what y'all do? Anybody go over there and watch Stanky Baby? I haven't been watching her. And y'all, and let me say this real quick. No, maybe about not. Let me see. Let me see something. Everything ain't to be mentioned. Hey, Cheryl Brown. They came out in 2005. Why we don't know nothing about them? For it to be a black-owned business. Okay. What, maybe it was just to their town or something. You know, sometimes a black person first open up a store and it might be in your town, just a little start off, you know, and it'll take years for them to get in other states or in other towns or cities or whatever. Okay. Okay, I'm almost been here in my hour, y'all. I almost been here my hour. So I'm gonna say this. Let me have me a sip of water first. Let me see. I know when I need to drink water, I feel my allergies draining because I was just telling somebody yesterday, I keep forgetting to take them allergy pills and I feel it draining now. Now, while we're here, I want y'all to pray for Lady Nika's daughter. She has COVID. Okay. I wasn't mentioning that if she wouldn't tell me not to, but send special prayers over there. I don't know if she said it was her oldest or her baby. Lady Nika, you here's your baby. But anyway, it doesn't matter which one. She got COVID, so y'all send prayers over there too. Okay, so I need to get that out too. Okay, I need everybody to know that. So I think today, not think, because it'd be a shame if I don't know for sure, is my grandbaby's birthday. She'll be 9 years old. The only little granddaughter, because the older granddaughter is my granddaughter, but she's my husband's daughter before I met my husband. But of course, it's my daughter. I don't use that. I'm just letting y'all know how I have a granddaughter that old. Let me see. Wow, Pam might be about 50 years old. See, my husband older than me. Yeah. Wow, that's weird, huh? So that make me have grown great grandkids from my husband's side, but I call them my grandkids. I call her my daughter as well. My granddaughter, but my son is 9 years old. You know, so my granddaughter is 9 years old. So, but they don't call me. They call me mama though. Even the great grandkids. I guess they don't think it well. I'm old enough to be their mother, but I say grandmother. But I got an older granddaughter for real through my husband, by way of my husband. Yeah, he had children when I met him. He had a daughter and a son when I met him. Yeah, I just love them. They just like I birthed them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I got a lot of kids and a lot of grace. You know, comparing all of them, a lot of grace and stuff, because she had a big family too. She had 6 kids. Then some of them got kids. It's a big one even on his side. So you should see all of us when we go to Las Vegas. It's a big one. I thought my family was big, but it is big because it was 15 of them in the first place of my husband. You know, back then ladies had babies like that. Good morning, Netta K. Now, with that said, if nobody want to call or jump on, I'm going to be getting out. I think I'm at my hour. Yeah, that's why she was late. She had to go get some stuff for her daughter. You know, the medicine and stuff. I don't know if she come on live or not. She'll tell me why I'm on here right now. You know, so she know I'll be watching while I'm making my break fast. BREKFAST fast. Now, the only person I think I offended today was J Don. Wasn't trying to do that, but like y'all said, that's what she do. Everything offend her. You know, I could see if I was giving commentary and being just downright nasty and calling a young lady names and all like that. I can understand that. But it wasn't none of that. It was just me speaking my opinion, my mind, like what she doing. I don't go over there in her chat when she was dragging me and jump down and say something. I don't do that. So all this sensitive stuff, I'm not sensitive like that. Lady Nika says she's gonna be live after me. I am no way sensitive like that. To jump over there after she dragged me and called me all kind of old bitches and all like that, and I still ain't went there. But she chose to jump down here because I'm just giving some simple commentary. Y'all think that makes sense? Oh Lord. Got 5 more minutes before the hour's up. Make that make sense. If y'all, I haven't been checking on the likes. If y'all haven't hit the like yet, go right ahead and take this time to hit the like. If you forgot, if you liked my commentary this morning, you liked me or whatever the case may be, please go ahead and hit the like if you don't mind. If you decide you want to leave a blessing for the old girl, go ahead and do that too if you don't mind. Or if you like to do that, you can do that as well. Okay. Everything. Yeah, that's what it seems like, Carrie Ray. I don't think I was saying anything too bad. I do leave when she over there. I do when the narrative start changing. Why I gotta lie? I wasn't around when all that boob was going on her over there. Very sensitive. You're gonna be sensitive in the beef sector. You know, on here in Medicaid, respect for them because a lot of them don't these days is different. So it don't bother me. And I'm somewhere where they do that. But I don't go back and do it back there. See, I have people say grown is grown. I get it. My thing is, I don't want to argue with no children 30 and under. And that's just me. Y'all notice everybody I really drag and talk about is in their 40s maybe and up, and it's mostly juicy. But y'all know the people I be going in. I'm gonna put it to y'all like that. I had one man to go in that keeps saying I'm only, but that was a grown man, and I didn't really cuss him out that day when I drugged him. I just talked about how it really is because I felt like it's sorry for a young man to use the excuse, but I'm only 30. Well, you can have a family, you can have a career, or you can still be in college. You can come on, you only. So what that mean? You're supposed to be a bomb until you 40 or 50? What did that mean? What your comment at? Let me see. What did you say something? Put my comment back up. Let me go back up. What does that mean? I don't understand that. Be a bomb? Oh, okay. Okay, that must be it. Yeah, sometimes you're flying by these comments, y'all don't get a chance to catch them all. Do that mean be a bomb? uh, yes, indeed. I tell you. Okay, let me read some more. Hey, Mitri, you back? I didn't even know you left. So, good morning. Good morning. Maddie say she's shaped like a watermelon. And see, people gonna say if they want to say in the chat too as well. Because you sure had a full chat over there. Y'all, I think she may have dragged me maybe 3 times. Y'all notice I had never said nothing back. Y'all see what I'm saying? Never. Because I just said, well, it wasn't that important. But maybe I'm just not sensitive like that. Then besides her, the gremlin, I ignored them so long. I'm glad they finally moved on, I'm thinking. The gremlin that moved on. And I don't know if the other girl moved on because she stayed back and do stuff behind the scenes. The one that said she's gonna get us all, I don't know. And I never say nothing to them folks. Never. My computer's behind because I see T. Tricia speak. Okay, now I see you. Good morning, T. Tricia. But one thing about Jay Wilson, he kind of right. He kind of right. Everybody noticed their chat. I noticed some people that, go drop down because they're other way. So that was a seasonal work as well. So he right. If you look at it that way, some are seasonal workers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It is weird though. It is weird. When you think, you got a YouTube ship with somebody after 5, 6, 7 years, then you find out you don't after 2 years, a year, whatever. Nah. And then some of them come over here to use you to help, they want you to help them grow. And once they get there, oh boy, then it's on. You know how they do it. Why did YouTube just kick me off? Oh, I didn't know you got kicked off. So why would you? I don't know. Why would YouTube kick you off? I don't know. And then is it that moderator, Google moderator been around lately? I haven't been seeing that. Good morning, William. I'm about ready to wrap it up in a minute, but thank you for stopping in. Oh, you was here? Oh, you was here. Okay, great history. I don't know, Larry. That's kind of weird. Wow. Anyway, y'all, for the grab the music, I hit my 1 hour mark exactly. Thank you again, everybody. They took me to another. Oh, really? I don't know. YouTube been messing up with the notifications. YouTube been messing up when you go to monetize. Sometimes it take all night, or if you try, it didn't go through. Try back 5 seconds, and I don't know. It's just becoming unstable again. What happened? Good morning, Tricia. Has another ever told you that your favorite Jennifer Lewis, even your voice? Oh, What happened with these? Nothing. Ain't nothing happened with Brianna in D spot. You talking about official D spot? Because I don't know the other D spot. There is another D spot that used to be over there. I don't know nothing about that. But ain't nothing happened with her official D spot. Nothing at all. We all go over there to D spot when he come live. You know, they got a good YouTube ship or whatever. But I'm looking for the music. Y'all, I want y'all to get ready to go over there to the den. So we're gonna get ready to go over there to the den, y'all. Lady Nika's going live next, you guys. No, I'm getting ready to get off. I already did all my commentary. Remember, I said if anybody had anything else to talk about, it was the time to do that because I'm done talking about everything I want to talk about. But evidently that was it, because the only other thing was don't nobody want to talk about the drunken convention. I don't know what happened besides that, because they made me keep leaving. I don't want to talk about Jay. She think my live was about her. Other than that, then we saw what happened with Brianna, and that, you know, so we trying to not, you know, we're trying to move along from that too as well. So if anything else went on, I guess I missed it and I'll catch it today. So y'all go over there to Lady Nika. I don't know if she started up yet or not. Lady Nika, did you start yet? Are you here? But that's what I'm getting ready to do, y'all. I'm finna go put my computer in there, well, my phone sitting by me while I'm making my breakfast, be in the bushes and drop it down when I can, because I usually go do my breakfast thing when I get off here. Thank you, everybody, once again. Appreciate y'all. Hit the like on the way out. Okay, if anybody decide. Don't forget about the raffle, y'all. Hey, Nappy Child. Don't forget about Nappy Child. Do you remember what's names of? I can't even remember everybody I be promoting. But y'all know, see, just cause got the soap. We know about the raffle. Lady Nika new things. I even want to talk about, y'all go watch Sir King new channel. Lady Nika, oh, you getting ready? Okay, then. I'm going to be out before you ready, so that give me time. Maybe I'll be through my breakfast by then. How long is it going to be? 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Can you put that in here so folks can know, so they can go grab whatever they need to go grab? Thank you, T. Tricia. Can you do that? 5, 10 minutes, whatever? Yeah, there you go, right there. Y'all make sure y'all go sign up for the raffle. I got my new bonnet on. Thank you, it's pink, y'all. I had questions today, y'all. Questions. It's not pink, it's pink. I have a pink bonnet now to add to my collection, and I love it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. The Lady Nika say how long it's gonna be. Let me put my glasses on so I can see. Y'all know I be needing for 10 minutes, y'all. Okay, I'm finna go grab whatever it is that I need to grab. I heard that Lady Nika only gonna be listening, and I'm gonna be listening to it, and I'm gonna catch y'all later, alligator. Toodaloo!